Hi, welcome back to IELTS IQ. Today we have an A1 to B1 level script all about pizza. So get a notebook, get a pen, and let's begin. Okay, class, on screen we have some vocabulary that we'll look at in this text. Starting off at the top, dough. It has a GH, but we have a dough sound, like window, dough. Next, we have stretch. To stretch is to pull something. Or maybe you stretch in the morning. Stretch, stretch. Next, combination. A combination is a mix. Okay, so a very nice word for mix. Next, crispy. It's got a lovely crispy. I love crispy pizza. So this is hard. When you feel the pizza, it's not soft. It's got kind of a hard feeling. And we call this crispy. Okay, next, immigrant. Immigrant. Okay, so an immigrant is a person who goes to another country and lives, maybe works for some time, or becomes a citizen of the country. Immigrant. Next up, yeast. Yeast. So yeast is this kind of powder that we add to dough, to water and flour when we make cakes or bread. Yeast. Next, loaded with. Loaded. It's an adjective we use, and we use this when we want to talk about a lot of things. Loaded with. We could use it for full, to be full. Full of or loaded with. And the last one here, unique. Unique. So to be special. Okay, very special, very different. Unique. Okay, let's jump into the script. Pizza, from dough to deliciousness. What do you know about pizza? Learn about its history and how this delicious dish became a global favorite. Okay, let's have a look at this. We have a deliciousness. So we have a deliciousness. Practice those sounds. What do you know about pizza? It's a question, so we can go up with our tone, okay? Learn about its history and how this delicious dish, it's kind of a hard sound here. We have this delicious dish. Make sure you have that sh sound. Very nice sh. Sh, okay? Became a global favorite. All right, so moving on. The origins of pizza. Origin is like the beginning where it came from. Pizza has a fascinating history that dates back thousands of years. Its roots can be traced to ancient flatbreads made by the Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans. Wow. Okay. Fascinating. Maybe you want to write this word down too. Fascinating is very interesting. So a very interesting history. Fascinating history. That dates back thousands of years. Make sure you have these S sounds. Its roots. can be traced. So roots is going to be a synonym with origin, where it came from. So its origin, its roots can be traced. So we have an ed here that gives us a t sound. Traced. Okay, practice that. St. Traced. Okay, and you can see lots of these S sounds. The Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans. These early versions were topped with simple ingredients like olive oil and herbs. However, the pizza we know today originated in Naples, Italy, in the 1600s. Okay, let's have a look. These, E sound lovely, E, these versions top with ed, topped, topped with pt, topped. Okay, so maybe you want to make a little note. Topped with simple ingredients. Ingredients like olive oil and herbs. Naples, Italy. We have origin again. Originated. Originated. So we have this lovely id sound. Originated in Naples, Italy. Okay, practice these EDs. We have a period of time. We would read this like 1600s. We wouldn't read this as 1600. No, really we should break it here. 1600s. Remember we have an S at the end. Hundreds. So practice that. In the 1600s. Okay. At the time, poor people needed cheap and tasty food. They added tomatoes, cheese, and sometimes anchovies to flatbread, and pizza was born. Okay, so we can see it was for poor people originally. Cheap, lovely P, cheap and tasty food. Don't forget the A sound, tasty food. They added, please make a note. Added, sounds really good, right? Added tomatoes, cheese, and sometimes, don't forget your S, don't say sometime. Sometimes anchovies. Anchovies are a small ocean fish which go great on pizza. Okay, moving on. By the late 1700s, pizza had become so popular that Italian immigrants brought it to the United States, where it gained even more fans. Wow. Again, we have a time in history, this time 1700s, right? 1700s had become so popular. And here you can see immigrants, the word we looked at the beginning. Italian immigrants brought it to the United States. Gain with ed. Gained has a D sound. So please make a note in your notebook. It gained even more fans. To be a fan is to like something. Maybe you are a football fan. Maybe you like football. I'm sure many of you are pizza fans, just like me. the basics of pizza. Every pizza starts with dough. Remember, like window, the sound. The dough is made from flour, water, yeast, and a bit of salt. It's stretched and spun by hand to create the perfect base. Okay, let's have a look through this. Basics, basics. Make sure we don't forget those S's. Every pizza starts. Dough is made from flour. It's, and here you can see stretch, stretch. We have that ed sound that will give us a T. Stretched, stretched, and spun. Spun is the past of spin. Okay, stretched and spun by hand. The traditional round shape is important, but there are also square and even heart-shaped pizzas. Wow, I've never seen a heart-shaped pizza. Let's have a look at that. Shape with a D. Shaped. Okay. Heart-shaped pizzas. Wow. After the dough comes the sauce. Most pizzas are made with tomato sauce, but some have cream-based or even barbecue sauces. I've never had a barbecue sauce pizza. Okay, after the dough, we have comes made with tomato sauce, and here you can see cream-based. So that D, cream-based. Okay, practice that. Based. Next is the cheese. Mozzarella is the classic choice, but some people love cheddar, parmesan, or even vegan cheese. Okay, so here we have mozzarella. It's an Italian cheese, the classic choice for pizza. Personally, I love cheddar cheese on my pizzas. Also, parmesan is delicious. Vegan cheese, I'm not a fan, to be honest. Finally, there are the toppings. From pepperoni to pineapple, the combinations are endless. Okay, you can see we have that word combinations. Remember, mix. How pizza is cooked. Once the pizza is assembled, put together, it's time to bake it. Traditional pizzas are cooked in a wood-fired oven at very high temperatures, over 400 degrees Celsius. Wow, that's hot. Assembled, assembled. Assembled is to put together. Okay, so once we have put all of the ingredients together, it's time to bake it. Bake, bake it. Okay, sounds good, right? This gives the crust a slightly smoky flavor and makes it crispy on the outside and soft inside. I'm feeling pretty hungry. This gives the crust. The crust is the outside of the bread. Smoky flavor and crispy on the outside. Wow, I'm really hungry. Modern pizzas can also be cooked in electric or gas ovens, but they might lack the unique taste of a wood-fired one. Okay? Cooked. Okay? Make sure we remember these EDs. Electric or gas ovens, but they might lack, not have, lack, not have. The unique taste, unique, make sure we get that k sound too. Okay, so moving on. Pizza around the world. Pizza has become one of the most popular foods on earth. In the United States, pizza is often loaded with cheese or toppings like pepperoni or sausage. Sounds good. Most popular foods on earth. Make sure you're practicing your TH sound. In the United States, we have is often loaded, just like we looked at the beginning, loaded with cheese and toppings, so full of. In Japan, unique pizzas with toppings like mayonnaise and seafood are common. In Vietnam, pizzas might include shrimp, squid, or even durian. Wow, I've never heard of a durian pizza. Okay. Mayonnaise. A's. Mayonnaise. I love mayonnaise. There's even a World Pizza Day, celebrated every year on February 9th. People across the globe enjoy this day by sharing their favorite slices. Okay, you can see we have slices. Make sure you practice that sound. So now you know all about pizza. Why not celebrate by trying a new flavor or making your own? Who knows? You might discover your favorite topping. Alright guys, that brings our video to an end. Why don't you let me know in the comments, what's your favorite topping for a pizza? Okay, catch you next time. Goodbye.